with a speech entitled Brambles, Simon Day.
A few summers ago, on a warm, sunny Saturday morning, I found myself stood in the garden of an elderly neighbour. I'd volunteered my assistance to, as she termed it, get back on top of the garden. I imagined there'd be some grass to cut, some weeds to pull, and some flowers to water. I was expecting a fairly routine experience. I've never been more wrong. There were no weeds to pull. There were no plants to water. There was no grass to cut. There was only one thing in this garden. A looming, ominous tangle of brambles that rose higher than my shoulder. I looked at it, and I was one bloke in shorts and a t-shirt with 2 shovels and a trowel. I seemed to have got myself into something of a prickly situation. By lunchtime that day, I was dehydrated, despondent, and defeated. The only marks I made were on my arms and legs because the brambles cut me to shreds. I had quickly realised that I had the wrong help, which was none. I had the wrong tools, and I had the wrong attitude. Trying to saw through brambles with a trowel, somewhat ineffective. I realised I needed help. So I swallowed my pride and I put out a cry for help on social media. A couple of weeks later, 6 of us came back. We had long trousers, boots, goggles, gloves, and enough hardware to keep home base in business. And together, in a carefully orchestrated effort, the 6 of us set to work on these brambles, dismantling them piece by piece, until we got to the root, which was, no exaggeration, as thick as my arm. Not quite as thick as Sean's arms, but thicker than mine. It took 6 of us to twist and pull until our muscles screamed. But finally, the roots of this bramble gave. And we were thrilled, because what had once been an uncharted wasteland was now a garden full of possibilities and potential. My friends, my question to you this evening is, where are the brambles in your life? Where are those roots that are so deeply embedded that they are difficult to eradicate? Where are those brambles that wake you in the small hours and suffocate your joy and strangle your possibilities and choke your self-belief? Don't do what I did. Don't try and tackle those brambles on your own, because it'll hurt. What you need is help. Ask for help. Because when you call for help, extra hands arrive. Hands that carry tools, experience, skills or knowledge that you don't have. Those hands might care. And piece by piece, they can help dismantle your brambles and help you cut away the pain of the past and help clear a path to your new life, which is a garden full of possibilities and opportunities. I've had brambles in my life, and I'm sure that I'll have more. But I am grateful to the people in my life that have helped me cut away some of those brambles. The fact I'm standing here on this stage tonight is evidence of people who have helped me cut away some of the brambles in my own life. And in future seasons, you might become a person who can go to someone else and help them clear some of their brambles. That's a privilege. And that's where life, I believe, finds its deepest joy, is when we learn from those that we can learn from and we teach those that we can teach. Whose help have you received so far in cutting away your brambles? Reach out and thank them. Whose expertise do you need to rely on? Reach out and ask them. Who can you help? Reach out and help them. There's a saying that when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I've never tried to make my own lemonade, but life has given me brambles from time to time. So when you do, in future, get brambles in your own life, you can always learn to make jam. Madam Toastmaster.
It's not a bribe, is it?
No.